guys, welcome back to Kai. It's been a while since I've come on here. I'm so sorry, but I think it's time to update you guys on what I've been working on. Last time was the first episode of this new world that I've been working on called Kai, inspired by Japan. There's really like an inner bay, a little utopian island, a desert area, and an airport island eventually, and like another coastline. The world is supposed to be zen, and like our Mount Fuji is this mountain in the background. So it looks a bit different. This week I've been sort of like redoing the cities so that it matches the landscape. So it took a while. Our main city is named Koi, and I redid it so that it's really just one long avenue, or really two. It's really two long avenues with the tunnel to another avenue for industry. I guess like an industrial town back here. Also, what else? Koi is pretty simple. I guess it's farming, leisure. And then back here near our bamboo forest is really just some houses and I guess a metro station. And then I guess we can go over here. The second city that I built was called Goi. I don't know. I don't know why. And I want to redo this one too, because I kind of built it when we didn't have a lot of resources, so it was kind of like I needed it to be built. I couldn't plan it the way I wanted to plan it, so I'll be rebuilding this town. It's supposed to be tourism and eco-friendly and farmland, so I'll be redoing this one. And then next to Koi is the town that I built for when I was remodeling Koi, called Marie, and it's basically just a suburb with a really long avenue, and I rebuilt it so that it follows the resources. I think there was like some forest over here, so I wanted it to look futuristic, and I didn't want it to look realistic at all, so we have some forestry department back here and lots of houses, and we also have like a bike path in the middle. And then we have like 2 elementary schools and high schools, pretty big. I feel like that's the main gist. There's kind of a downtown area over here, and there's a metro station and a bus station over here. And Marie is eco-friendly, and the businesses are eco-friendly too, so it's pretty quiet. And it's very transport-friendly, like public transport-friendly. And then I also extended into our desert area, so we have another city over here that's sort of like, you can sort of see it behind this mountain. I called it Bill the Hill. It's called Clay, this area, and it's sort of like our eco-friendly, high-tech, sort of like our modern, maybe like Phoenix or something, or some desert town, forestry, heavy. So there is kind of like a little plateau up here with more office buildings, and then down here is like a quieter little suburb. And there's 2 pools because it's probably a little hotter over here. And also for Clay, I did rounded roads. I didn't use any grids to make the roads. I guess I wanted it to feel more natural, or more like clay itself, or ceramics, or I don't know. And the last thing I did was Alright, I bought land over here so that I could start master planning another town so that when I do tear down Goi, that's where the people can live. Because I want each city to look planned in a way, not just thrown together. And somehow the traffic works better in the cities that like the worst traffic we have is by Goi, so another reason to tear it down. I want to get to like 90% traffic. Like you can tell these are the newer cities and this is sort of the older one. So yeah, this one, this video shouldn't be too long. I'm just gonna start building the road networks for Pond Hills. This is what I named the new area because there's one pond, which I named the pond, and there's 2 hills. So I'm kind of going for a sleepy hillside suburb. I put like a horse stable in the middle here because it has a really nice view, and I didn't want to put anything that would like obstruct the view either. And I don't know, maybe like a park right here, and then further up on the higher hill, which I called Lilac Hill, I put one of our scavenger hunt items, the Creator's Library up here, which I feel like it's a nice place for a good read, you know. You have a great view of the whole entire world, honestly, most of it. So yeah. What we should do first is definitely build tunnels like I wanted. They have a really great view coming into the city, but I just feel like a tunnel would be better, so let's do that. I'll just do the first one here. I'll be right back.